I'm 5 years late to this, 7 years late to this. I do not care. This is just something I have to do for myself. Let's start with the obvious one, The Hunger Games. That book sprinted so that every other YA dystopian could crawl its way into bookstores. Nobody can change my mind. This is the ultimate YA. It has it all. Harry Potter, I wouldn't think of as, conventional young adult. I don't think it has all the YA elements, but it just belongs in the God tier, the ultimate God tier. And then possibly a controversial one would have to be Twilight to complete this little trifecta of YA. Love it or hate it, it deserves the spot. It was a cultural phenomenon. It changed the 21st century. The things that book did for the young adult scene, I can't even begin to fathom. So this is where it belongs. Now, we have the obvious ones out of the way. This had to happen because in what world am I going to be like,
Vampire Academy or Harry Potter? Which one is better?
So now we can get down to business. The Fault in Our Stars. I'm going to put that in books that kept me going. Was it my favorite? No. Was it a good read? Yeah. Was it kind of iconic because everyone read it? Yes. But still, I think it was above the books that I'm going to put in iconic. Looking for Alaska, I'm gonna put into, there was an attempt, possibly an icon, because we did all rate it, it felt like, but it just didn't vibe with me. And compared to The Fault in Our Stars, And The Hate U Give. This straight away got here, no doubt in my mind. The characters are wonderful. Such a great story, such an important book. I have nothing bad to say about this. Vampire Academy. That goes straight to dirt. I considered calling it an icon, but it really did nothing for me or anyone. People like this book, but I don't think it ever entered pop culture. I can't really think of anything that makes this an icon. I just think it was badly written. Now, Paper Towns. Was it better than Looking for Alaska? Yes. Is it an icon? No. So I'll put Paper Towns here. Red Queen, this is going straight to You Are Not the Hunger Games. There wasn't even an attempt here. There was absolutely nothing. Milk and Honey. There was an attempt. Controversial opinion, I don't think this is as bad as everyone says it is. And I think it would be a really interesting way to start a discussion about what poetry really is and all that. Regardless of the technical abilities that this author has, this book means a lot to a lot of people. And, that's why I'm saying there was an attempt. And there was some payoff. So, Fangirl. Ooh, I would say books that kept me going. Would I recommend this book if a random person in my life was like, oh, what should I read? No. Did I really enjoy reading this at the time? Yes. Did it capture the zeitgeist? Absolutely. So, Fangirl, books that kept me going. Easy. An Abundance of Catherines, ooh. No, there was an attempt. I didn't like it, but there was an attempt. Yeah. The Mortal Instruments, I'm gonna count this as just all the Cassandra Clares, all the ones. And I'm gonna have to put it in icons. Which, what I mean by that is that the YA scene would not be the YA scene without Cassandra Clare pumping out another weird, incesty, questionable Shadowhunters novel every 2 minutes or so. I had a great time reading these, even though I was at times definitely hate reading them. And it's just very beautiful that we all know and love and hate this series. So it just, icons, that's where it belongs. Another icon, Anne and the French Kiss. This was a terrible book. The writing, the characters, the ethics, it was just so bad on so many levels. But did we all read it, know about it, meme it? Yes. It was at least so bad that it was entertaining, To All the Boys I Loved Before got here. That is such a wonderful, feel-good book. It makes you feel fuzzy and warm on the inside. And I would reread this whenever I was sad in high school, so I read this book quite a lot. Rebel Belle, there was a lot of hype around this. I think the setup to this was really good. I think it was quite promising. It just never really followed through in the end, so I'm gonna say there was an attempt here. Maybe all of YA was just an attempt. Six of Crows, I'm gonna put the, ooh, was it God Tier or was it Books That Kept Me Going? Books that, okay, we'll put it in Books That Kept Me Going. I don't know if it deserves the God Tier, but I think the world building, the characters, the plot, she was good. But I also haven't read this for a very long time, and I wonder if it would hold up in the reread. The Maze Runner, easy, you're not the Hunger Games. There was nothing here. Not for me, at least. Turtles, all the way down. An abundance of Catherines crawled so that Turtle all the way down could run. So, oh, is it God Tier? Oh, this is hard. I think this will have, okay, it's better than The Fault in Our Stars, in my opinion, so I'll give it God Tier. Isla, and the Happily Ever After, this doesn't even deserve icon, because, like I said, Anna and the French Kiss was so bad it was good. Isla, it had nothing. Dirt. Don't even talk to me. Divergent, there was an attempt. I don't think it was iconic. I don't think it was bad enough for us to all make fun of it like we did with these. But I don't think it was as bad as You're Not the Hunger Games. I did enjoy reading them at the time. So there. Oh, and P.S. I Still Love You. That goes in God Tier as well. Cinder. Was this an amazing series? Were the characters outstanding? Was this a masterpiece? No. Was this a good time? Definitely. Oh, and same as like with Isla, Lola and the Boy Next Door, it did nothing for me. Eleanor and Park, a lot of people really love this book. I think it was well written. I just don't think it was for me. So I'm gonna say there was an attempt, but I just didn't vibe with it, even though I acknowledge that there's a lot of good things happening in this. Leave your hate comments down below. Thank you very much. We Were Liars. Also, an attempt. I read this book. I think it was a decent read, and I think about it now, and I'm just like, what? It makes me feel absolutely nothing. This book is like a rice cracker to me. Like, it's not good, it's not bad. It just was, and somehow there was a lot of hype around it. Throne of Glass is going straight to the icons. Character development that was reasonable. World building, plots that make sense. Villains that are fleshed out. We do not know her. But this was very fun. I was considering putting this in Books That Kept Me Going because it was so fun. But I just don't think it really deserves the glory of this. So we'll put it in icon. But, you know, this on the other hand... yeah. Matched. Honestly, I wasn't even sure if this deserves You're Not the Hunger Games. I feel like this should just go straight to dirt. I remember hating this book. Honestly, I think Vampire Academy and Isla, Lola are better. Yeah, I'm sorry, you're dirt. That's all you are. Uglies, on the other hand, it was okay. It was just not the Hunger Games. I'll Give You the Sun, God Tier. I don't know if I would love this as much if I reread it now, but I have such good memories of this. The way the emotions are written and the characters, you root for them so much. It was just a beautiful story about family and love, and I forgot, but I love this. Yeah, that's about right. This makes me quite sad, but, you know, there was only an attempt here. It's a bit like We Were Liars, where I'm just like, what? What was the point of this? I don't really remember anything of substance in this. I think we should have just left it at this. And since you've been gone, Books That Kept Me Going. I think this has the same level of like fun, cuteness as Fangirl, but I don't think it is well written enough to really be a God tier book. So we'll put it here. This feels very good. And now the last one is dirt. There was nothing in this book that was appealing to me in any way. I think it was badly written. I think the character was just annoying, and I don't understand how anyone could finish reading that book and feel anything other than immense anger that this was even published. It has been a few years since I read this. I could be wrong. There she is, my ranking of a lot of young adult books. What was the point of this? I do not know.